Growing up, I had a parent figure that wanted to cloak themselves in my energy. And they portrayed themselves as a very nice, good person on the outside. But on the inside, they were unhealed. They were projecting a lot, and they would put me down and gaslight me and try to put me in poverty and struggle because they needed me. They needed my energy. They needed me to need them. They didn't want me to be happily married or have anything for myself. And it was really hard growing up this way. And I share this story because I know it's similar for a lot of other people that have struggled in their life, not having the proper support and being targeted at a young age, calculated, being put down, having their light dimmed. So because what happens is the enemy gets in them and greed takes over, and they get jealous, and they get or haven't developed, and so they are stuck in low frequency energies, and so they act out of ego instead of out of presence and out of love. And sometimes they don't even know how to love because they were hurt as a child, and so they just now hurt everyone else around them instead of healing from it. They didn't want to look in the mirror. And when you come along and you are the mirror, they don't want to see that, so they end up hurting you, and then taking the love that they do have and giving it to other siblings or whatever they can to make other people look good. But it was really hurtful, when they would lie and say things to other people, but then pretend to love me or give me something and then take it away, or just do things for looks. And we have to stand tall in our truth and cut the cords of these type of people, even if they are family members and people closest to us. And we can still love them from a distance and understand that they were hurt. But it's unacceptable for someone to continue to attack you when you've asked them to stop, when you want your freedom, when you deserve to have your destiny, your truth, to be the person that you want to do, and they don't want to let go, and they want to, or don't want to be caught. But you always do get caught because energy doesn't lie, and you can't cloak yourself in someone's energy if they say no. And so unfortunately, this happens a lot, and you have to stand your ground and you have to cut the cords. And then when you do leave, then they have to face that mirror. They have no choice but to take accountability and look at themselves. And if they don't, they end up passing away with what they did, and they'll continue to come back and be in a loop and in a cycle until they heal and learn and make better choices. But we all have free will, but we don't have free will to intentionally hurt another person. People can be our teachers and we can learn lessons, but we have to know when it's time to stop and to let go and to work on ourselves and look in the mirror. And if people don't want to do that, then we have to leave them, because we don't want to be connected to people that are constantly hurting us, lying on us, treating us bad, and making us be something that we're not, and taking away from our future and our life.